Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, it's Friday today, the week we turn to the BonBonB buddies over on Poultry and say, hey guys, vote us in a map. And this week, they've gone with this one. And it's very nice. If you're looking for a nice, simple desert map that actually looks like a desert map, and not like somebody's painted a huge beach over everywhere, I would say that this is a little bit of a winner. Certainly not the most polished map you're ever going to see, but it is polished. And it feels alive. Unlike me, I feel like death. But that's only old age creeping up on me. If you've got old age too, you know what to do. That's right, working out that arthritis by clicking the like button's a really good way of supporting the channel, getting me seen by more people and help me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for that support. Today's map is Copperhead Canyon by Noobs. I have to chuckle at Noobs, it just rhymes with boobs and that just makes me smile. There's your start square. Looks very usable, doesn't it? Very happy with that one. Then you have the terrain heights, which are plenty of buildable space. No grumbles about this. And then if we have a little look at the resources, I think you might find some ore if you look hard enough. Bit of oil and fertile land there too. If you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, it's not really a fishing map, but you can get some salmon out of that river, I feel, if you try hard enough. And then off to the workshop. Oh, what do we need? Well, the good news is mass transit. For those of you that got mass transit, we've got a moderately sizable selection of roads, including network extensions 2 and a few of the national roads from the USRP range, which is a very nice range. Theme Mixer 2 is in operation, and we will be using the Overcast Natural LUT today. Let's have a little look at that one-click collection, shall we? Theme Mixer 2, catenary replace, although strictly really need that one on this map because we're using custom rail. But if you're not using the custom rail, then removing the rail, using that is a pretty good idea. And then, like I say, a few things to subscribe to, the NAR and stuff. Okay, let's head down and have a little look at, when I say the map feels alive, this is a desert map, yeah? And desert maps can just look like big old beaches. We've seen so many that look like big old beaches. This one doesn't. And look at those mountains. They feel like desert mountains to me. Not that I've been to the desert, but I've seen many a movie. John Wayne riding off into the sunset or to the sunrise or just in the middle of the day. Oh, my favourite, actually, to this day, I still think my favourite cowboy, better phrase, my favourite western, there you go. Still the Good, the Bad and the Ugly. It's a slow plod of a movie, but I just love it. I absolutely love it. And that soundtrack, what a classic soundtrack. Any kids watching this, I say kids, anybody under the age of, I don't know, what do we call kids these days? If you're still in your 20s and you've not seen The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, take a moment. Just take a moment or a couple of hours, sit down, just enjoy the ride. It is a beaut of a film. First section there, nicely worked, would you say? I would say so. Now there are a few things on today's map which we will come back and have a glance at on the second half of the show. I'm just taking this first half of the show mostly, there will be one thing I think you'll find. This is down by the start square, so kind of your start square intersection going on here. And just a little look under there, no pillars on the road, very nice. And then your start square just off to the, I think it's just over there behind those factories, I think is, what factories? Everybody's favourite factories, that's what they are. Yeah, we'll come here now, girl. Now I'm going to turn my mic on. I can hear myself. Very odd that you're getting echo. Now, are you getting echo on my voice is the question. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Chris, thanks, Hunter. Thanks, Mr. Papa Bear. Is the echo still present now? If it was present, it was on the playback of the preload video there. But I wasn't getting echo here. So I'll just wait for your replies. If I'm still echoey. Oh, good. Excellent. I'm glad that's been fixed. Let's see. So I think I'm fixed. Does BonBonB wash? only on months that start with a W. There we go. So, oh yeah, thanks guys. That's good information that I had echo. I don't know why I had echo on the preload video, but I certainly didn't have it listening through my headphones here. But obviously somewhere between playing it here and putting it through the broadcast software, it fed twice or something. I don't know. Anyway, hi. Seeing a couple of new names here in terms of the chat. Chris, hi Mr. Papa Bear. I don't think we've given you chickens yet, have we? Do you know what I'm talking about with the chickens? Let me get this thing up in the air. That's in position for a screenshot. City's coming along. I mean, we're at 11,000. It's okay. In terms of money, we are still losing money, but we were losing tens of thousands. I've got it down. At one point, I got it down to just a few hundred, but at the moment, it's up to a couple of thousand. I've got one or two things with the city that I'm not happy with, which again, it's a question of learning the game. Specifically, this very, and I'm going to use the word Russian, very Russian group of out of nowhere, big, tall, complex skyscrapers. I don't mind them. I mean, the models are fine. Okay, the models are fine. They're not super exciting, but they're fine. Had I known they were going to be that tall, maybe I would have separated them up a little bit more, but I wasn't aware that was going to happen. I think I probably need to force the traffic here to go into the car park. Something we can do. But that said, honestly, as a long-term part of the city plan, I really don't want this here. I really don't want that there at all. That just looks... There's no transition. I put it down there because I thought they were going to be like... I mean, a third that size, maybe a half that size. But if they're that size at level 1, what size are they going to be when they get to level 5? I don't know. What I'm thinking, because I'm looking at... The more I look at this map, we're playing the San Francisco map. The more I look at the map, and it's San Francisco, it's not flat. It is deliberately challenging. I'm glad I took it on. Because if anything, this map has engaged me more than the map that I broke in the game on Sweeping Plains, which was fine. It was buildably flat. It was fine, you know, uninspiring. This is more challenging, and I'm loving the fact there's a bit of a challenge involved with this. So anyway, we've got that high density area, and it's horrible. And as I pull the camera back and look at the map of there we go, I was going to say Sri Lanka. Then I was about to say Chicago. What are we talking about? San Francisco. There's the one. Begins with an S. Begins with an S? Yes. Now, I believe I have got set up. Let me just make absolutely donkey certain we have got this set up. We switch that across to there. There we go. San Francisco in Google Earth. Now, in Google Earth, here's your airport, and it's suitably flat for an airport, the extension that they've got actually in game. But this wetland area, I'm looking at this thinking that could be, well, there you go, there's even a downtown. Okay, maybe it's not a skyrise downtown. Sirens to the BonBonB Bingo players. I'm thinking we could go for the big skyscrapers, etc. in that area there. Because the wetland area leading up to it could make it a bit interesting. What I can do with the wetland area at the moment with my early game skills, I don't know. But I think we could probably use this area for downtown, for the skyrise, possibly flatten this area out for the airport if we unlock the airport, if I play it long enough to get to that point. In terms of the plans for the lives and the development of the city and what I do, because I took the whole week off to learn the game, not realising that the game wouldn't actually release until Tuesday 6 PM. So I could have actually worked Monday and Tuesday. So I've only had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've only had 3 days really to get my head into the game. Still got tomorrow, still got Sunday that I can play the game and learn it more. But also I want to start looking into what other videos I'm going to be making. I'm not just going to be live streaming this. I want to start making videos properly. And so expect at least fewer streams over the weekend. Maybe 2 per day rather than 3 per day. Maybe 1. I don't know yet. While I start doing some background work on recording of videos. Because videos is where my views are. Tutorials are where my views are. And yeah, I've got to get stuck in and do some of those now that I've mastered a few of the basics. RCN's here. How did you miss? Not much. As far as I understood, watching different people, the size is decided by the zoning grid. Smaller grids. Hang on. Smaller grid, smaller building. High rise becomes mid rise, so to speak. Okay, that's interesting. That is a moderately big grid, I guess. Mind you, this is a smaller grid. That's a third of the size of this. So I don't know. Oh, maybe that's using the grid tool, but I wouldn't have thought so. And we've managed to actually get one stuck on the end here, which is magical. I don't know how. The view from... Oh, can we get the camera in there? There's a question. Imagine the view. I mean, if you're here. Oh, wow. Oh, look. We're all in the building. We're in the building. Yeah, actually, there we go. There we go. Can I get any closer? There we go. Looking out the window at somebody doing their day's work or whatever. Yeah, that's a little tight. Like I say, I'm expecting I'm going to be deleting both of those. As for on-street parking, this is the one thing that I think my biggest bugbear with the game is with... If you want to upgrade the parking with wider pavements, which then forces the cars to go looking for parking lots, you've got to do everyone individually. It's a bit of a bind, I've got to say. Anyway, where were we? We was gonna do some chickens. Chickens. Lay a little egg for me. Right. Farms. Farms are over here. Poultry farms are up here. Coop number 3 is over here. And we have, that's Syntax. That's, who was it? Frudini. Chicken. We have a chicken. Now this was, first one up was Chris, wasn't it? Chris John. Oh, with a V. Chris John. I've still done it with a V. Come on. There we go. Somebody must have messed around with the keys on my keyboard. That's what I'm sticking by. And Mr. Papa Bear. Right, Mr. Papa Bear is a chicken. There's one word, isn't it, Mr. Papa Bear? It is. There we go. Mr. Papa Bear. There we go. You're not the only ones. We've filled. That coop is completely full. This coop is completely full. And we're now halfway through this coop, leaving us 2 more coops. I've used up 50% of my coop capacity. Layout of the city. Because of the wind flow on this map, which is ridiculous but helpful for city build, the wind spawns from the middle of the mountains and pushes out towards the ocean in every direction. So putting the industry around the outside of the map means that you will never pollute your people. There we go. That's everything you need to know there. We've got a commercial hub down here. Rincon Hill is the commercial hub. Let me just... Where are we? Yeah, we have included that. Lovely. Over here, this is Bayview Industrial, which kind of needs to have... This is so simple to do. I love how simple that is to do. I think I'm going to move that over there as well. So yes, Bayview Industrial is there. Sirenston, because sirens for the BonBonB Bingo players. Probably needs to be extended a little bit. Oh, bring that up to there. Maybe not right up to the highway. And this fellow here can come up to the Roundabout. Right, so I think that covers that one. Probably... Let's just extend these a bit. Snapping off. There we are. So Sirenston is filling up nicely. Noise pollution is something that bugs me in this game at the moment, in that I don't think it's been quite finished, quite done correctly. As we had, this is a high school. This, I had some high-rise in here, and they kept abandoning. And the only complaint I could find was noise. And the only thing generating noise was this. We tried buffering it with the trees, didn't make any difference. And I even put a 1-lane highway ramp up here with sound barriers on either side, didn't make any difference. So there are definitely some issues to deal with. Do hens have teeth? Don't you try getting eggs from me, I might. Oh, I see where I'm reading the comments backwards. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Yeah. Yes. you bite. Well, what worries me is what might bite me. There's yeah. Being pecked is one thing, but having your hand ripped off by a poultry vagina lined with serrated edges, not something I want to do. Very good for taking the top of a boiled egg, though. Sorry, there's a thought for you. Right, so I don't even know what I was going to do next. I even turned off the harbour because, again, we were losing money, and for the amount of people that were using it, wasn't worth it. I think I'm just gonna do is keep building, keep zoning in, so we can get more taxation from the buildings, and that might hopefully reverse the trend. At least this line is close. I mean, this is as close as it's been. The government subsidies are great, but we shouldn't be struggling. I mean, I've turned virtually everything, 50%. 70%, can't really go lower than that. I could put the service fee up, but people are already complaining. Garbage is turned fairly long way down. Education, I don't really want to go any... Oh no, that's fire. Yeah, fire there. Education, oh go on, let's just do it all the way to the bottom. Save every penny I can. It's very odd. Right, anyway, we've got a little bit of industrial demand. I'll start the simulation. And we're moving up towards the next milestone, which will be Great Town. Tony will be moving in. It's great. Right. I think we will bring this down here. If only it cost only $800 to build that amount of road, eh? Real life city planners would love that. There we are. How's everybody's day been anyway? I know it hasn't connected with them, but it wouldn't sit at 90 degrees. So we'll try finishing it like so. Oh, hang on. We'll do that and we'll try it again. That should do better. Now, I'm just going to leave those zoned as they are. I'm not worrying about finessing this area at all. It's just heavy industrial. And we're going to just grab the entire slot like that. Pretty sure I have provided at least fire services down here. Don't think I provided police. Requires grain. Grain is coming. Requires grain. Grain is coming. Requires rock. Rock is coming. So yes, we've got rock coming from here. So everybody there should be quite happy. Grain's got to come across the city. I think this is a grain field here. I think that one was as well. Miss Papa Bear, I love CS2. If they get the performance stable, the industry demand actually working, citizens actually working, animations in to make citizens alive, mods, assets, we are good to go for the future. Not much then. Not much. Not much at all. Should be fine. It'll be fine. I could extend the residential up a little bit more. Is this producing any pollution? That's the question. Doesn't actually produce any pollution. It's on a water source. So we could actually build up into the hills some more. Might just do that. And then we've got this area over here where so anyway, I'm going to have to buy down. I want to buy down to this area. So when we do get high density demand, we can stick some high rise up into this area, maybe around and in between in the rivers. How that'll work, I don't know, but we'll have a look at it. Oh, speaking of having a look, haven't had a look at Shannon. Why do we follow Shannon? I can't remember. Shannon has nothing to say now, but I remember we did follow around Linda. This new job at Scandic Baron is amazing. It's the law and accounting. Good luck, girl. She's moved. There's plenty to report. She's moved a few times, hasn't she? 24 Crest Street, 220 Elk Street, 348 Florence Street. But she seems to have settled down. And she's moved in with... Hang on a minute. Linda Marley. Was that her name before? Because if she's just moved in with Phil Marley, I do hope that's not her brother. We'll worry about that if we have to. Call the police on her. Anyway, right, let's crack on with some more light density. It's all light density
What kind
demand.
of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well,
All light
I
density
say the question
demand.
speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind.
Shall we try one of the other radio stations?
And on to our main feature story.
Non-stop music.
commercial
That is
district
non-stop music. We'll go with the smooth beats. There we go. See what that has to report. Come on. And a 90-degree there. And we can't go too far here because city limits. I think we will do the as usual over here. Pause the sim. Delete, 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 delete. Re-established. Right, that should give us better zoning. Start the simulation. And let's crack on. I'm probably going to have to make a video. Would I recommend the game? It's a very, very difficult question to answer, if I'm honest. Very difficult question to answer. Because it's not quite yes, no. If it were, I could do that. But there's so many levels of intricacy built into that. I'm going to leave the gap. Mind the gap. And we'll stick a playground in there. Small playground. Just fits in there perfectly. Lovely. Oh, we've got to keep going. Oh, we've got a chemical plant. Yes. We will go and plant the plant and see what comes from the plant being planted. It's nothing like growing chemicals, so really. Plenty of free time. Happy life. Good luck, Bradley. Hope you enjoy your plenty of free time. This is awkward as always. Do you know what? Let's dezone you, replace that, and we'll do something similar here. I don't know why. It might be the terrain that's causing just little gaps in the zoning. That's all I could think of. Right. Electricity production is not meeting demand. Is it not? Ah, that might be a problem. So let's go into services, push the electricity up a little bit. Education and research. We're making 50. We're making 50 from education. How is that even possible? Oh, fees. We're making 70 and 50 from... Of course. American education. I get you. I mean, my thought of fees in education is Mufti Day. Bringing £1 so you can wear your own uniform. And there's going to be a lot of Americans out there going, Mufti Day? Oh yeah, baby. You know you went to school in the UK when you have Mufti Day. Anapu. Oh, well, we haven't, Mike. We haven't yet named Anapu on the map. Anapu, would you like to be added into the map, into the city? Because everybody else, Mike's got a character. Mr. Papa the Bear's got a character, and he'll stop you being the elephant. Would you like to not be the elephant in the room anymore? I think we should do that. Right, let me just... Anapu's going to be so pleased to no longer be an elephant. We'll come out of here and we'll go and add Anapu into the menagerie. Here we are. There you are. It's Anapu. Oops. Typed your name so often I don't even need to look the spelling. Excellent. So you've joined Syntax and Frudini and Poetry Flynn and Chicken and Lord Mavubo, whoever that was. And A Crane. A Crane is actually a chicken. Yeah, everybody who joins the chat gets added into the Chicken Hall of Fame. Mufti Day were the best days, weren't they? Yeah, Miss Brother Bear. At least when you look at the forums, they notice problems. If they now fix them is on another page, but I believe in CEO as a company, like the sleeping people in front of their houses. Yes. Now, the problem I think Colossal Order are going to have is the game was only 70% done anyway, in my opinion. Somebody else used that number. Comes the bus. Could the bus very kindly put out the fire? Is anybody in here? There's the question. It's just got Ashton. Ashton's an adult. Ashton should know better. Please get out of the building right now. Did we say the fire engine's dispatched? It is. Yes. Everybody get out of the way of the fire engine. Now he's on the right road, but don't think he's going to get there in time. Got held up a little bit too long. Good to see the other vehicles moving out of the way. Let's track it, see if it makes it. I mean, there's no peril really, because that building's just going to rebuild. Assuming he doesn't make it in time. Hi Tygon. We didn't have a uniform, so we're always in mufti. Oh wow, yeah. Non-uniform schools were the coolest schools. Oh, come on! What's he doing over there? You know that pedal puts more gas into the engine. Right, overtake him. Oh, what's this guy stop for? To go round him, you Wally. Right, so much for the improved AI. He's fixing the roads. stopping to fix the road. The smart cars are overtaking the fire engine. Mind you, they are smart. Now there's somebody on the... Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry. I cannot be held responsible for any fire damage caused by the slightly less dumb artificial semi-intelligence. It's gone. It's gone. Now, it is a drive across town, but if he's got 2 lanes, he could easily overtake the road maintenance vehicle. But oh, sorry. Did your house burn down? You should pay higher insurance. We made it. No, not that one. The one next door. That's a waste of your time. Stopping outside that. Oh my god. Move along. Move it on. Move on. Why is he still there? What's this guy doing? Don't go in there. What? You just noticed the flames. Just noticed the flames. My wife's got her uniform. Chose to go mufti every day. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's still some way to go. Definitely need firefighters with animations. Is this fire going to go out? It is. Well done. Well done. You did a partly good job. I can't praise you quite highly enough, because you could have done a better job. Where are you going now? Are you waiting for someone to cross the road? Oh, traffic lights. I don't need traffic lights up here. We have the power to remove them. That is something we can do. That's gone. That's gone. Definitely don't need traffic lights up here. Roundabout.
Hey, buddy, those sure are nice
Roundabout.
shoes.
Thanks, they're
Roundabout.
Oh, that's some fine stitching.
And into town, where we are a little bit
Well,
backed
all right.
up here.
Beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
They fit like
Now,
a glove.
And they look great
maybe a
on
bit.
you.
Can we? What would happen if I put in a bigger road
Wait,
here?
where are you going with my shoes?
6-lane road
They
with a
sure are
divider.
nice shoes.
Well, whichever way I put it, it's going to be demolishing a building. So I look at this and think, is there anything else I can do? Oh, it's rush hour. This will be why. It's 6:30. So to some extent, we should expect a bit of a rush hour. People heading home from work. That's the direction the traffic's heading, isn't it? People heading back from the industrial area, heading home. That makes sense. Do I mind a traffic jam like that? I mean, I do a little bit. I can hear sirens. I don't know where they were. Anyway. That's good to know. Tygon. Take off snapping and you get it through the middle. There's a point. There's a point. Thanks, Tygon. Sometimes it takes a genius. And sometimes that is me. But most often it's not. Tiger, you're a leg end. Oh no. It's not. No, I'm not going to be able to make it fit. I could, however, this firehouse is budgeable. So we'll do that. This medical centre would be budgeable if it weren't for Laurie's lentils. We'll let Laurie's lentils stay there, shall we? Right. More lanes. More lanes is always better. Probably. Traffic chaos. What are you complaining about? No medical supplies. Well, I don't have a solution for you. Should have ordered some. There's plenty on the internet. Oh no, my internet is low as well. I don't have an answer. I'm sorry. You just have to have no medical supplies. Oh no, dear oh me. That might be a new aspect of the game that we hadn't considered before. Right. We were zoning stuff, weren't we? Sorry, I got distracted by the chickens. Tygon, have we given you a chicken? Have we given you a chicken? Because I don't think we have. I don't remember giving you a chicken. Let me do the zoning. Let me know if I need to give you a chicken, because I think I do. Oops. There it is. All very nice. Let's get everybody moved in and comfortable, and then we'll put the taxes up even more. So yes, I'm going to stream now. I'm going to stream later on tonight. Then I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. So I've got the time off. I've got nothing to do. It's not like I'm too busy to stream. But I am going to start considering what other things I need to do. And what new shows. I don't think I've got any new shows lined up at the moment, to be fair. But tutorials, I'm going to start churning out a few of those. I need to get a few recorded before I go back to work on Monday, so that I've got some stuff that I can just schedule in and hopefully get a bit of a new audience. But yes, I do need to also record a what do I think of the full release. Is it any good? And like I say, it's not a simple question to answer. It's a little bit ASMR about these zonings. Just chilling out. Draw, click, draw, click, draw, click, draw, click. Can we grab a road along here? the sim. Bulldoze that road. Rebuild the road. We've got an abandoned house because of the work we just did. Get over it. Oh, the rezoning's ballsed it up. Well, it's ballsed up then. But that's fine. Can we go 5s and 4s? Are 5s the thing? We're soon going to find out. Do that one there. Start the simulation. They are. 5s are a thing. Let's go 5s and 4s then. I think it's just bigger gardens rather than anything. Hello? Oh, paused again. I don't remember actually clicking that. Well, apparently I did. Must have been another misclick. Tygon. Nope, you haven't been done. Okay. Tygon Olog the ring. What? Okay, let's go chickenify you. Let's come out of this. S crane. SCDB. ZDB. Oh, try that again. Tygon O log ring. We have all of the chicken. Well done. Welcome to the coop. And we will carry on. Oops. Oops. Click. 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 And click. There we are. That's going to look a lot better. This city's incredibly noisy. You're not wrong. I jump. Disappointed for the lack of detailing you can do. I would not put it past CEO to release something later on where you have to buy to get fencing paths. I'm expecting content creator packs, without question. I don't think we're going to be restricted in terms of modding. So if somebody comes along with Move It Part 2 or whatever we want to call it, then I think we're going to be okay. I think that's, they've already said they're not going to charge for mods. Mods will be free. Overlapping items. Oh, that is wonky. Wonky donkey. And then pause the sim, bulldoze that, rebuild that, and I think this house might actually have a chance to rebuild. Let me just have a little look. Start the simulation up again. There it goes. Yeah. So yeah, we have to allow them time. And even when I say that, City Skylines, it took years before we started getting the truly advanced mods. Now it's slightly different here because we already have the community within City Skylines. Those who know how to mod, have the passion for modding, and have the vision from the old game that know what sort of mods are going to be required. So there's a bit of a head start, a bit of a kickstart. But remember, with the modding, the amount of headaches that we had over the years, broken mods, etc, etc, etc. So what we want is we want the base game to be as good as possible, and it's not as good as possible. It's not bad, but it's, again, I stick by the line. I believe it's being released too soon. High rent. Complaining about the rents? Well, I'm sorry, but you're lucky I haven't pushed the rent up higher. We're still struggling. We are still struggling.
Hey, buddy, those
Come
sure are nice
on.
shoes.
Oh, you're here. Good. Can you do the neighbour while you're here?
Fine stitching.
How did the fire skip from there to there? The smoke's blowing. Oh, hang on. The smoke is blowing that way.
Look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
Ah, I think this is one of my favourite little,
They sure are nice
what's
shoes.
the word I'm looking for? There we go, look. There's your wind.
This girl busts in line and starts filling up
The
her
smoke is blowing in the direction
so I do a full body
that you'd want it to blow.
and she's like, and I say, y'all, it's
Couldn't put the fire out quickly enough. Just one off me population.
and he's like, and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. Get y'all electronics down.
So,
Spaz Electronics. We got resistor, transistor, capacitor, all the calibers.
I think,
TVs and clerks that Kirk the Jerks down at Spaz Electronics.
is this going to be worthy of a roundabout?
Yeah.
I think it might be worthy of a roundabout. That will match up both sides of the road here. Excuse me. Splurting away there. Right, let me make sure I get the right sort of distance here. Oh. And we're going to need to before we do that. Right, so we'll do 5s and 4s. Then we're going to want a road which allows us room. Yeah, that'll do. There and there. That didn't give me any zoning at all, did it? That gave me a little bit. That'll do. And then the same sort of thing going on up here. So let's just bring that all the way up there. Is that? That's not. That is it. Yeah, that'll do. Something's wonky there. Somewhere. Something's wonky. And we've got some medium density lining up as well, which we have a bank of that up here with a couple of those. And dude, you're gone. Medium density row houses. And there as well. You, 2 of those, you 2 of those, and there. How much is that going to take out of that? It's nibbling a bit. Oh, there's also down here. I can just rezone over that, can't I, if I remember rightly? Yeah. That will just get rid of all the old light density. And we should now get the correct ones. That's something, I guess. I'm not actually going to connect those 2 up there. That was just to get a feel. I do like to have a feel, especially if you get permission first. Right. RCN, did we give you a chicken? In terms of loading in on a map, I'm really surprised by how quick these games load up. Now again, Cities Skylines 1, yes, it's an older, and it was bogged down by mods. Oh, hello. I might need to go and take an emergency comfort break. When I say I might, I think that's a definite. If I park this over here, give you guys something to watch, while I just quickly run off. I'm not going to be very long. And when I come back, hopefully RCM will have told me. Oh, no, you haven't got a chicken. When I come back, you get a chicken. All right? I won't be a moment. back. Sorry about that, everybody. It wasn't quite kettle time. Don't need a coffee right now. Hang on a second. What is that? Is that another moose issue? No. What are these? Llamas? Deer? Oh dear. Hiya, little fella. There are some deer there. He's not even wowed by them. Now, me, you, or anybody else would have our mobile phone out right now, snapping away at them, going, look what I just walked into our city. But no, we have deer. I was zoning. No, I was doing RCN before he forgets. RCN. We have Poultry, Mr. Papa Bear, Syntax, Frudini, Tygon, S Crane, ZDB, Chris John, Piano N, Anapu. I think we might have used up all of the chicken in this coop. I think we have. Oh well, you're going to be all on your own. Or the first of a new batch. We've got another coop over there we can use. Oh, we'll use the white ones. There we go. RCN. That's RSN. RCN. Worldwide Media. There we are. What's your chicken called? Well, I got pretentious. Oh dear. Okay. 1:28 in the morning, and there's still people shopping 24 hours a day. How did our rush hour sort itself out? Well, sort of, a little bit. The worst is gone, I think. This firehouse, though, probably doesn't benefit from this. In the event of a fire, it takes 20 minutes for it to... Don't you guys understand how a roundabout works? Why you stopped? You're transporting, yes, I get that. Why you stopped? Right, let me try something. Roads. Crosswalks. I think it was this guy. I don't know where he came from, but... Let's take out the crosswalks. Across there completely. We'll add in a crosswalk a little bit further up on each side. Not there. Oh,
Hey,
you
buddy, those
literally
sure are nice shoes.
have limitations there. What's going on with this
That's some
bus?
fine stitching. Take 'em off, let me see.
Well, all right.
Beautiful leather.
That could cause an accident, mate.
They fit like a glove.
Like that.
And they look great
I
on...
mean,
Thanks, buddy.
honestly, guys,
Where are you going with my shoes?
physics.
They sure are nice shoes.
Right, so anyway,
Here you go. This girl
what is
loves
going
that
on
and
here?
and she all looking at me like it's on. So I do a full body Kirk like, and she's like, and I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. So I'm late for my sister, and I got this full of
Where is most of this traffic looking to go to?
and I go like, and he's like, what? And I say, y'all, it's Spaz
You're going
Electronics.
left.
Get y'all electronics down at Spaz Electronics. We got resistant
You
Ask for all of galleries, CDs, CDs, and clerks at Kirk the Jerks down there.
are straight on.
Electronics.
These here are taking lefts. What? It's finally cleared. Well done, everybody. Well done. Right. So, I mean, there's plenty I could be doing to improve the traffic flow. Like footpaths would be something I could do. Also, look at these guys down here without the centrally zoned. There we go. And maybe even a couple of those there. And a 4, and a 3, and a 4. Okay, well, they can catch up on their own. Pedestrian subway. Is that actually a thing? I mean, it's not something I've played about with yet. Parks, not parks. It's under paths that can be used by pedestrians. Okay, let's go find my... It's over here. I mean, pedestrian bridge is a thing, isn't it? Snapping off. Alright, we're going to get there. Slope too steep. Never heard the stairs. Oh, that's it. Okay, didn't go deep enough by the looks of it. That's really difficult to see in there though. Alright, we'll try that again. Footpaths. I just came up the right number of clicks there, without question. I went down 3, and then I came up 3. Right, underground view. We'll try that again. Right, so I'll tell you exactly what I'm clicking, so we can see exactly what we're doing. So, I'm coming back up to ground level. Ground level. Let's come out to here. We go down 1, 2, 3, 2. I'm going down 2. 5 meters deep enough? No, it's overlapping. So I'm going to have to go down 3. We have to go out a bit further though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bring it. I'm going to bring it to here. Oh, we're starting too high. Going to take it. I probably want to curve it as well. Snapping off. Snapping off. Right, to there. 1, 2, 3. Then straight across. And then, oops, that was my bad actually. It's just a misclick. Back to this. Curved path. snapping on. So we are definitely snapped. Snapping off. Curved road. Trying to match that up about here. And then up. 1, 2, 3. And then, I don't like the darkness of those tunnels. I would not use it. And then we've got the ability to go on. I would like you to snap to the sidewalk, if that's all right with you, Mr. Snapping. I don't really want it going to the... Yeah. Well, that kind of works, sort of. But there's nowhere for it to connect. So, I like the idea of the tunnel, but there is nowhere for it to connect. Unlike Cities Skylines 1, where you got that close and it just merged the two together. That's definitely not the case here. I'm just going to get rid of it. Thanks for the idea. I mean, an overpass. Now, again, that's probably going to have the same problems though, isn't it? Let me bulldoze, bulldoze. Boom, boom. Yeah, the overpass is probably got the same problem. Paths that don't like snapping to roundabouts. Well, do they like snapping to anything? Let's find out. Possibly. Oh yeah, but look at that. Mossy edge there. That's not pretty. Do you know what? I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm not rebuilding it now. But yes, paths don't snap to roundabouts. I will write that down on my list of things. Done it. Right. Anyway, the traffic is flowing freely again. The extra lanes should help. The firehouse. I thought that was going to be a good location for it, but I'm not entirely sold on it now. I don't know where I would want it. I mean, maybe here. Because they're not going to complain about the noise, are they? We will do that. They're gonna okay, we're gonna move your buds. Okay, hope you don't mind. But your firehouse will be much better for me over here. There we go. Down by all the service buildings. That's got to be better. Ah, there's our games in the house. Roundabouts are against your religion. Oblongabouts. Where are we? Hi John. Have you added the development mode to the Steam startup? You can detail any way more it seems. You'll be able to use more friendly developer mode. I don't know. Paths also don't snap to parks. Yes, I have noticed that. That was one that we tried to, I say we, with the community, there was a park, and again, there was no making it part of a bigger plan. Anyway, good to have you in the room. Anybody got any questions for this old gamer regarding minimum system performance and all the things that he's an expert in now? Sirens for the BonBonBingo players. That was an Equilop car. Oh yeah. Ooh. This painter is known the world over, but he chooses to live in this city. Why? Why would you choose to live in this city? You moron. Okay, we will go and place that in the near future. Once I'll have a look at what it does though as well. It's going to be very important. Oh, hang on. No, please. I bulldoze you and we'll replace you with a 3. And a 2, and a 3, and a 2. No. That's what I was trying to do. Who was it that said something about coffee earlier? I was fine until you said coffee. Now all I want is coffee. I'm gonna be okay though, right? I'm gonna be alright. I'll survive. This is gonna be a... Oh, we've done it again. Misclick. It's gonna be a slightly shorter stream, so that I can do a longer stream tonight. So don't expect me to be here until midnight or anything like that. I will be taking a break. Hey, this old gamer, you still there? Are you back from whatever unpronounceable town that you said you were in yet? And if so, does that make the answer to my question that I sent you earlier to the affirmative? Or am I waiting a few more hours to tomorrow or Sunday? Not that it matters at all. But what was I? Just have the questions. Oh, you are back. Oh, hang on, Grizzly. You can't have a coffee, and me not. They're confusing to Kentuckians and probably to Cardassians as well. Just dawned on me. This old gamer's in the chat room. Hey, gamer. You now have yourself a chicken. But we now have... You're in there with... Who was the other one in here? I can't remember. Who else was new? I remember it was a white chicken. Should be easy to find. But I didn't see him. Oh, it is actually merged with you, apparently. Oh, it's just chicken. No. I don't know. I'm confused. But your chicken's in there.
Buddy, those sure are nice shoes.
You are chickened.
Thanks, they're Wofford's.
Oh, that's
We are heading back over to this new zone.
All right.
beautiful leather.
Soft and strong.
Get some more houses down. More houses equal more taxes. More taxes mean...
Buddy,
My arrow's going up! 37 future dollars an hour.
sure are nice shoes.
1,446 future dollars. This is unbelievable. I'm actually making ka-ching. Ah, dear. Finally. This... I was getting concerned that I wasn't going to be able to turn this around. And if I didn't turn it around, am I in any position to do tutorials? That's the thing. Who listens to somebody who basically is a fail? Yeah, you've never actually built a successful city, BonBon. Well, now I might be. The thing I was struggling with seems to be resolving itself now. At least I hope so. Went to my local supermarket earlier, pick up some food so that I wasn't going to starve to death. And they have got in, I can't pronounce it, but it's a German bakery item that's specifically popular at Christmas. Like a spiced, semi-soft pastry sort of thing. I can't remember what it's called. in the shape of a star, which I guess is the Christmas relevance to it. So delicious. They didn't have any last year, and I didn't notice. And this year, they're there. They're on the top shelf. I'm going to go in and buy the whole picking lot, because I just know what other people are going to be like. They're just all going to swoop. I am other people, right? I cannot let this temporary opportunity go. I'm going to stock up on every last one that's available. There we go. That's better zoning. And we are. Oh, this is nice to see. What's the difference? I don't know where the difference is. I mean, we will obviously reinvest some of this money. Service trade? No, it's not service fees. Oh, look at that. When you hover over it, it goes fat. And look at this bar over here. Service fees, if I hover over that, it just makes it obvious which one you're hanging over. There's your subsidies. There's your taxes. There are so many nice little things in this game that it's just so easy not to notice. Anyways, while that lot is spawning in, let me just check to make sure we're consuming 47 megawatts and we're only producing 29. So I think maybe we need to, if we up the electricity service to about 78. Be interesting to see if that makes a difference. A little bit of visual glitching going on here at the moment. Perhaps I'm at that that sweet spot between LOD and not LOD. I don't know what that would be called. The LOD horizon. There we go. I think that's where we were. Why is this house facing this way? You idiot. Never mind. Onwards. With more zoning. Hi, Kiki. Good to have you in here. Paducah. Oh, Paducah. That's it. Yes. See, yes. But yeah, we'll definitely have to defending. Defending. What a save. I'll have to get some of that access, that action in soon. As I've been playing, but I've been playing awful. To anybody who's wondering what I'm talking about, this old gamer and I, as a side interest, we do enjoy a little bit of Rocket League. I know it's mostly 8-year-olds that play it, and that definitely comes. More sirens coming. Can't quite work out. Let me pause the simulation. Why these are zoning to this road. If I rebuild this road, maybe they'll zone. Yes, we both play. We're a similar standard of each other. So it's actually good experience for both of us. And yeah, there's a lot of, given the chat and the abuse, there's a lot of 12-year-olds out there. There's one particular game I was playing, and in the chat, I don't remember what it was, but I made somebody, I don't know, somebody made some comment, and I said "oi," and I said my age, and then each of the 3 players that was in the arena with me said that they were 15. To which my response is, well, I'm older than all 3 of you put together. To my credit, I was MVP in that game. most valuable player. So it was one of those I was able to walk away. You know, Grandad had his head held high. Oh dear! But the amount of times my reactions are slow. Well, compared to a 15-year-old. So you just can't. You can't compete at the top level. Now, I've only got 2 thumbs, and they appear to have tentacles. Anyways, we are getting very close. Mind you, I mean, that said, we've still got a lot of demand. A lot of demand. Oh, now we're losing the money again. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. Maybe. Now, let's have a little look at the power situation again. By upping the power, we're now producing 29. But we are having to buy in electricity, which isn't ideal. But it seems to be cheaper to buy it in than it is to make it, given that we just upped it and we're importing the electricity, and you know, I don't know, I don't get it. That's the one. And this one. 180s. And this one. There we are. Do the same over here. Sewage. Oh no, it's okay. That's because you've decided to build 2 2B2s instead of 1 2B4. That's fine. We'll leave you there. If you want to be. Oh, it's those deer again. On their way home after a day out. A little bit of commercial and industrial demand. I'm thinking, if we're losing money again, is it worthwhile just me, if it was cheaper to buy in the electricity? The old previews and the not tutorials, but the dev diaries were all about how expensive electricity is to buy in, and if you sell it you can make so much money, and yet it just seems to be the other way around from my experience so far. Goes and replace. Yep, that'll do. It's a bit wonky, but it'll do. Used to go to Target. Didn't have one. Okay. The more I play it, the more I like it. RPGs. RPG? Did I miss something? 12k pop? I didn't even notice I got there. I'm still playing with terraforming and mods after 15 hours and 0 pop. 0 pop. Brilliant. How many hours? 15 hours? That's, well, I mean, I have no excuses. I've been playing now apparently 30 hours, or just under 30 hours. So yeah, it's the people that are writing reviews. I've got 2 hours in the game shit. I mean, how do you know? How do you know? I'm still working it out for myself whether I think the game is shit. You know, and 30 hours in, I mean, you should really know in the first couple of hours. It's certainly a different kettle of fish from the original. Cannot be compared like for like. But we will get that video out once I've got off the fence. And then all of those can be 3s. Oh, we come from this end. A 4 and a 3. And I think all of these are going to be 3s now. Ooh. Okay, that's just typical.
And he's like, are you alright? And I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. Get y'all electronics down at Spaz
And then
Electronics.
everything in between. Beautiful. Now, we're going to do a little cul-de-sac kind of affair in the middle of this.
Hey,
Could be a
buddy,
bit of
those
fun,
sure are
couldn't it?
nice shoes.
Let me zone in first of all
That's
some,
some fine stitching.
so we can get that road in exactly the right place.
Well, all right.
Beautiful.
We don't end up breaking up the zoning any more than we have to.
And they look great on you.
Thanks, buddy.
It's going to be about here,
Wait,
isn't it?
where are you going with my shoes?
Waffles. They sure
Let's get that
are
road.
nice shoes.
Perfect. Couldn't ask for more. Oops. Blues. Right, a bit of bulldoze on this. And actually, yeah, because that road's not going to come any further down this way, is it? That can connect with this. Oh, it was almost like a plan, that. Don't tell anybody, I didn't, but it's almost like a plan, that. Shh. Oh, I'm blushing at my own brilliance. Bulldoze and connected. Right, we seem to have done some bad. This house here didn't like it much, but what can you do? You're moving out because I built a road. Get over it. Okay, oh, hang on. I see what you've done. I see what you've done. Yeah, I think we'll just extend that across. Oh, ugh. Genuinely, ugh. And a 4, and a 3, and a 2. At least it will be. Game is paused. Of course, nothing's happening. I Let's see what's gone wrong here. Right, so that's pretty neat. Playground at the end here, I reckon. We're still losing money. Losing money at a greater rate. I don't understand. I will understand, but right now, I don't understand. No. I think just a little dead end like that. Madison Street. Why not? Madison Street might become known for being flooded. Right, I think a cute little end there. Still got some room here. A little bit of room here if I really want to be tight and squeeze out every ounce of whatever. Do I have enough shops? I've got enough shops. I don't have enough customers. Oh, didn't mean to do that. They're complaining about what they're complaining about. High rents. Not surprising because I'm struggling for money and I've upped. Here's all my shops over here and not enough customers. So, oh yeah. Parking lot here. Love seeing the parking lot being used at a reasonable level. Surprising anybody's using this when you could park for free in one of the box stores parking lots. Not enough customers. I mean, we've got buses. And here's the customers here. Look, they're all, mind you, where are you heading right now? Pause the sim. You are going to Fresh Pots, which is over there. That's a bit of a walk, madam. She's over here somewhere. There, I mean, for some reason, everybody, is everybody going to Fresh Pots? No, you're, oh, okay, right, you're going off to the industrial park. I reckon this lot are off to the bus stop. I think if we follow them, where were they? I reckon if we follow these, I think they're all going to a bus stop. Yes, I imagine so. Where else would you be going to? Thing is, I'm sure I've got a bus stop in there. I've got more than one bus stop in there. Buses. There we are, look. Bus stop, bus stop. There's the bus. In fact, I haven't even got bus services in here. So, that's probably a reason to walk all the way over here, to get off the bus, and then walk for 5 miles. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to click on you. You are going to Capine. Or Capine. Well, I'm glad you are happy to walk. Because they've got not only a walk from all the way up to here, they didn't need to go in and around and wow. And then they need to go home. I think it would only be fair if I provided a public footbridge. I think we'll do that. Oh, hang on. Pedestrian bridge. Oh, 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 oh. Hang on. That's... I've got to adjust the height manually. Okay, right. We'll start again. Still too high, I think. Why? Overlapping items. Yes, it's a bridge. Overlapping items. Perhaps it needs to be higher. 7.5. 7.5 seems to be the lowest you can have a bridge. Okay, that's good news, I think. Then we're going to just try and help these guys out. I think we need to go out of bridge mode. Well, that's got to be better from that end. And one. Down another one. Down the third one. Right. So, people. These people. E-stream. Ooh, let me have a quick look. I'm a bit worried about the stream at the moment. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm a little concerned at this end. Seems okay at this end. Looks like... No, it's okay, I think.